And nothing should be stagnant, right? Wow. Goes back into the practices I was telling you before, like what I teach, the works, which is breath, nutrition, movement, sound, and the walk is in faith. So when we focus on the mindfulness,
breath, nutrition, movement, sound.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's the works. That's what works around faith. Without faith, the works is works is dead. The faith is dead without works. And
interesting, bro. Faith
the works
too.
Without faith, the works is, and you're doing all this work is empty. It's like slavery. Like, what are you doing it for? Who are you doing it for?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm telling my homie that I'm like, what do you even want? What do you want?
Yeah.
Who are we doing this for? Why are we doing all this? And
that goes into more spiritual practice and stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of focusing on like I am a god or a goddess or whatever, that's ego, right?
That's ego.
Pull out, believe in source, one God.
Wow.
Work in with that. That's the internal voice, that process. And how do we connect with that? Well, through mindful breath, we get to take away the chatter in the mind, the 80,000 plus thoughts in the day that pull us. Some of the thoughts aren't even ours, right? It's just programming. So movement helps us move the energy through the body, reconnect through the energetic centers, align ourselves so we can be more still. Nothing's ever still, everything's always moving, but it's the subtle stillness, the subtle movement that brings us into flow. In order to repair and replenish ourselves, we need mindful nutrition. So we focus on the ingredients. Right? First step is nothing processed, nothing artificial, because those are all empty calories. Those are synthetic, right?
Nothing processed, nothing artificial.
Yeah. Focus on the whole foods.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because you're not, are you vegan or are you not?
No, I stick mostly plant-based, but I do eat my meat two to 3 times a week.
But not processed, not artificial.
Yeah, and you try to get as clean as you can too, right? Organic, grass-fed. So
I try to get it from cows that are like out in Okeechobee, organic.
Yeah. So I do my best. I'm not perfect in it. I just that's the practice that I follow, and it's like
of course,
for me too. Yeah. The practices for me, it's kind of like it's almost like the spirit. I don't want to say a religion, right? There's no religion in it, but it's the mindfulness that brings us closer to the reality of what is. The next thing is sound. That's the last one. The sound is like what comes out of our mouth, the things that we take in, the vibrations, the frequencies. And then it's the focus around, in faith, right? So like have the faith that when you go through the work within, there's a reason for that service. And the service is within the self. The body is the temple of God, right? We're trying to look for a temple. Everyone goes to a church, this and that. No, everything's within, right? The body's the temple.
Hey guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. And we'll see you in the next one.